महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु निताय नंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासति गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री सदा गोविंद की जय। जय जय अनंतपति विष्णु वृंद की जय। जय जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। जय जय हरिनाम महासंकीर्तन की जय। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatimirandesha Jnananjanasalakaya Tasmritam Tasmi Shri Guruve Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskriта Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudire Nastapreshu Padeshu Nityam Bhavadashevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Nestiki. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Bhagavatam.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Chapter 1, The Advance of Lord Krishna, Introduction and text number 11. Deham Manusham Asritya Kati Varsani Vrishni Bhaiya Yadu Uriyam Savatsit Atnaha Kati Ahavan Prabho. Translation. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has no material body, yet he appears as a human being. For how many years did he live? Did the sensei of Vrishni? How many wives did he marry, and for how many years did he live in Dwarika?
Yes, ma'am. In this verse, it is stated that actually, although the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, he has no material form, but actually he appeared as a actually human being, and he played in Mathura and Vrindavana with his friends, gopis, and actually he lived many years in Dwarika. So actually, the central point is that actually he must have a form just like human being. Human being actually he is no actually nirakar. I mean he is no formless. He must have a form. Krishna.
Purport. In many places, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is described as Satchidananda Brigya, possessing a spiritual, blissful body. His bodily feature is Naratya, that is exactly like that of a human being.
Yes, no. Lord Krishna is Satchidananda Vigraha. Actually, meaning is that he has a spiritual blissful body, just like a human being. So, actually, Lord Krishna has a form just like a human being.
Here the same idea is repeated in the words Manusam Asritya, which indicates that he accepts a body exactly like that of a man. Everywhere it is confirmed that Krishna is never Nirakara or formless. He has his form exactly like that of a human being. There is no doubt about this, Hare Krishna.
Krishna. It is actually it is undoubtful that Krishna has a blissful spiritual form, just like human being. So actually, many persons may say that God is formless. God has no form. But actually, Srimad Bhagavatam tells that actually Krishna has a form. Actually, he is not Nirakar. He has a form just like human being. So actually, he has eyes. If everybody knows that if God has no eyes, then how he will see? So in simple word, suppose now we have a form, and all the living entities have different forms. So actually, Supreme Lord is our actually is our actual Father. So actually, he must have a form. He must have a form like us. So that is very logical point. And in another word, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is considered as the Supreme Controller or operator of actually each and every planets. So planets are just like machines. So simply we can understand that every machine has an expert operator or controller just to operate it. So similarly, actually, for all these different planets, there must be actually an operator or expert controller. So that operator or controller is known as what? So we call him as Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. Krishna. So actually, so in this regard, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, actually told in Srimad Bhagavatam that he appeared as a human being for two reasons. The first one is that actually all people of this world thought that actually God is actually formless. Nirakar. So actually Krishna wanted to actually tell us that he was actually he has a form. He is not actually Nirakar. So just to just to make understand that he has a form. Just to recorrect the misunderstanding of our there is general people that God is Nirakar. So the second point is that actually Lord Sri Krishna wanted that actually we people we people actually can believe him easily by seeing his his form, his actually form of that is human being, and actually just to worship, just to render service unto him, so that we can believe easily and we can achieve his love. So for these reasons, actually, Lord Sri Krishna told in Srimad Bhagavatam that he appeared in the form of a human being. Actually, in all the scriptures of this world, it is stated very clearly that actually to attain love, to attain love of God is the unique actually contribution or gift. So attaining love of God is the unique gift or contribution. Gift. So actually it is the highest perfect stage of life. Achieving love of God is the highest perfect stage of life. But actually it is not so easy to achieve love of God. So for achieving love of God, so actually it is very necessary. It is very necessary to actually worship the form of Krishna. So without seeing anything, so without knowing anything, it is very difficult to achieve actually the love of God. So for all these reasons, for making it easy, actually the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, has shown his actually spiritual form to us, so that we can believe him easily and we can achieve his love easily. So actually all the Gopis of Vrindavana actually loved Krishna so much that actually they loved more than themselves. They loved more than themselves. They loved Krishna more than themselves. So it is very beneficial for us actually in seeing the form of Krishna as human being. So actually in the 9th chapter of Bhagavatam, text number 22, the most confidential knowledge. Ananya Sintayanto Mam Jajanaha Paripashate Yasam Nitabhirtanam Jogakyasmam Bhamiyam. So Lord Krishna said to Arjuna, Arjun, with exclusive devotion, if somebody actually if somebody renders service unto me, renders service to me with love and devotion, with exclusive devotion, actually I will carry what they lack and I will preserve what they had. So in this verse, Lord Krishna actually he promised himself that any person who actually who renders service unto him, actually Lord Krishna will provide every necessary things for the devotee, and Lord Krishna will protect whatever the devotee had. So in his actually transcendental form. So here actually we need a transcendental form of Krishna, a statue or a photograph of Krishna. So in my transcendental form, Lord Krishna said, in his transcendental form, if any person worships or if any person renders service in his transcendental form with love and devotion, and he surely will provide each and every necessary things for that devotee, and Krishna will protect all the things he had given to that devotee. So from this point, we can understand that Krishna wanted us to worship in his form as of human being. Actually, Krishna has no material form, material body, but he has spiritual body. So the easiest system of achieving love of God is to worship, the form of Krishna. So it is the easiest system for achieving permanent peace and happiness, for achieving the highest stage of love of God. The highest stage of love of God. So Krishna declared in Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad that he was the supreme proprietor of all this universe. So as a human being, first of all, we should understand the actual constitutional position of us, and what is the actual relationship between us and with Krishna. So simply, from the revealed scripture, we can understand that we are the inseparable parts of Krishna. We are the parts and parcels of Krishna. So the duty of parts is to serve the whole. The duty of parts is to serve the whole. Actually, simply we are trying our best to satisfy ourselves. By thinking different ideas, just to fulfill different desires for us. But still, we are not getting permanent peace and happiness, because actually, simply we are trying to satisfy ourselves, but not for the real controller for us. So all the happiness and distress are actually in the hand of God, in the hands of Krishna. So it is our inevitable duty just to satisfy God, just to satisfy Krishna. If we like to satisfy ourselves, if we like to achieve permanent peace and happiness, if we like to succeed in life, so it is compulsory there for us to do something for the satisfaction of Krishna. So actually, in this regard, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he is Krishna himself. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Krishna again appeared in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this age of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga in Navadip Mayapur Dhama. And so Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, by simply hearing and chanting the holy name of Krishna, the glorification, the glories of Krishna, By hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, the pastimes, activities of Krishna, only by this hearing and chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, by chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, actually one can be actually elevated from this bondage of repeated God and text. I mean, one can be liberated from this bondage of actually repeated God and text. Hare Krishna. Today I can hear actually Hare Krishna.